Hello again, and welcome back to our final video essay on the wonderful windsurf of Windstar Cruises. I'm Simon.
And I'm Susan, and in part 3 we're going to show you the full onboard vibe of cruising the Windstar way.
We'll also be talking to Captain Jerry Hogan along the way, so let's dive right in.
If there's one thing we can say about the windsurf seagoing style, it's one of relaxed, informal elegance.
The public rooms all exhibit a sense of true traditional maritime refinement, but the overriding atmosphere is one of laid-back sophistication. There's no set schedule to tie you down.
Well, places that the larger ships don't really go to, and even if they do, they're not as welcome as we are. I don't know if you've noticed that, but places like Venice, for example, any of these larger places, if you say you're from Windstar, they're much more welcoming because we don't have a giant footprint or impact in these little towns. And these places are run by tourists. Even today, Porto Veneta, 300 guests, didn't bother them at all. They loved it.
But if you want to kick it up a notch or two, well, you can do that too.
So we're talking today with Captain Jerry Hogan of the Windsurf. We've been impressed with the ship. We love the feel and the style on board. But Captain, from your point of view, what is it that makes windsurf different?
Numerous things. For a start, she's the biggest sailing ship in the world. To have a ship of this type with sails, so as you can carry people around, is just a phenomenal feeling. And I think that's one of the many aspects. My crew, the service they give, the smiles, the attention they give to people. It's very much a family atmosphere on board here, and I hope we give that over to the guests as well.
Yep.
So as they feel part of the Windsurf family.
Yep.
So the ability to be able to swim off the back of something like this is just a phenomenal feeling. And I think people in general just love the ability, the freedom it gives. It's not, should we say, very structured.
Yeah.
One of the things I find with having worked on bigger cruise ships as well, the constant announcements that you've got to be at dinner by such and such a time, or you miss your slot, and this and that. It's a relaxed feel, the casual elegance, the fact that you can go into dinner anytime from 7 till 9, you can just walk in. And although we carry 300 people on board the ship, you can find times where there's 300 people on it and you still find that little spot where you can relax and be on your own with nobody around. And if you don't want to be bothered, people will leave you alone. So it's definitely the ambience, the feel of the ship, both from the ship's aspect, being a sailing ship, being a unique ship, and the crew on board, definitely those.
One of the very first things I think we noticed coming on board, we've got portholes.
Yes, I remember you saying.
It's a proper ship from that point of view.
It is. It's a very classic lines, although old classic lines.
Yeah.
But very, very, very traditional. Very nice feel.
Yeah.
It's just a classic ship with a great ambience and a great feel. And one of the things I love, and again from my side of things, being the captain of a ship, it's very easy to be caught away, to be not present. You might see on a bigger ship, you might see the captain once for introductions and that's it. one of the things I love is the ability to be able to get around. I'm encouraged, which is great. You know, and I like that ability to be able to come around and chat to people, see you again and again, and find out how your day's been, what you've been doing. And people, you know, come up and see me, and it's a wonderful feel. Yeah, and I mean also to be at the gangway. A lot of people say, "Oh, the captain's at the gangway." Yeah, it's part of our policy, and I also do it on departure too. I like to be able to, as time permitting sometimes, but I like to be down there to see people off. So then I get to feel how people have enjoyed the cruise. Because in general, you know, when I'm down there, I can feel, you get that vibe as people leave. You know, there's sometimes quite a few tears as people are leaving, which then makes me feel that we've done our job. We've accomplished that, you know, trip of a lifetime.
That's a wrap for Windsurf Live, for our full presentation of this wonderful Windstar Cruises ship and this particular voyage. We hope you've enjoyed the full story, the full look at what we think makes this a very special way to cruise. It has been immensely enjoyable, a hugely successful 7 days from our point of view, and I'd very much like to think that we'll be back. This is a classic ship offering a very refined style of cruising. We hope you'll agree, and hopefully we'll see you on board Windstar at some stage in the future.